falsification is independent of replacement. If I found a file in my parents' closet that says that it turns out I was adopted my whole life, I thought they were my real parents. They told me they were my real parents. I had no reason to question that. Everyone in my town and in my church and in my school all assumed they were my real parents, acted like they were my real parents. I didn't know anything about it. If I came up to you and said, dude, you'll never believe what I just found out. My whole life is a lie. I'm actually adopted. And then you said, wait, what are you talking about? You can't be adopted. Everyone knows those are your parents. I mean, do you think that everyone at your church and your school and the town meetings, you think everyone's in on the lie? I would say, no, obviously not. They also believe the lie. They believe those are my parents. Why wouldn't they? And then you said, well, who are your real parents? Then I said, I don't know. I want to find out. Trust me. That's the next step. I just know that they're not my parents, I haven't figured out who my real parents are. And then you respond by saying, well, I'm not going to believe that those are not your real parents until you can tell me who your real parents are. I would just think that you were being ridiculous and illogical and didn't know how basic logic worked, because falsification of the fact that they were supposedly my parents is independent of me replacing it with who my parents actually are. So that's what the conversation was. That's what it always is. And there's this gross double standard in the conversation, and we'll get into it. But if a flat earther doesn't know one answer, right, then somehow the earth becomes a globe again. But when the globe earth, with billions of dollars of funding, thousands of universities, hundreds and hundreds of years, the world's governments, etc., the whole population believing it, still can't answer basic, fundamental, foundational questions or aspects and have no answers for their model, that's just science. That's how it works, you stupid flurf. We learn things as we go. But when a flat earther doesn't know a question as a group that's basically going against the grain and being super censored and suppressed and attacked and misrepresented and divided, if we haven't answered every question there is way more than this other side, somehow it becomes true again. That's why it's important to understand falsification is independent of replacement. Falsification is independent of replacement. Very simple 5-word phrase. Okay. Every debate, I kind of say the same thing in the opener. I say, falsification is independent of replacement. Typically, people adopt this approach where they just say, well, how does everything work in the universe? What are eclipses? What is the moon? How far away is the moon? What is this? What is that? What's under the earth? And as if a flat earther concedes, I don't know, that somehow they lose the debate and the globe earther wins and the earth becomes a globe again. And it's completely illogical. You could literally not even claim the earth is flat at all. And you could just say, we falsified the globe earth model. The mainstream globe earth model is wrong. It's falsified. That stands on its own. Falsification is independent of replacement. People respectfully, it is a sign of the lack of intellect and independent thinking to need a belief. Meaning, I have to have a holistic model of what the earth is, or I cannot function. So therefore, until you can give me another one, replace it until the consensus agrees, I must hold on to this other one, this globe earth, no matter what, right? Like, that is indoctrination. That's a sign of indoctrination. If you need someone to come tell you what everything is, it's very ridiculous. It's like, how many things that we've been lied to about, and we don't know exactly what the truth is. We just know we were lied to.